Hey everybody, I thought I'd show you how to hook up an external DAC to the DMP-A6, or in my case, the DMP-A6 Master Edition. I have to say the DAC built into this is pretty decent, pretty good, but of course there are a ton of amazing DACs out there, and so you might want to use that with your streamer and just use an external DAC. So I'll show you how to do that on this particular video. In my case, I'm using right now just an SMSL SU-9 DAC, a really good bang for your buck. I actually think it's quite a good DAC. And the SU-10, I've seen ranks actually as one of the highest or best DACs out there. But I'll show you how to do that. As you know, on the back of the Eversolo, there are two ports, and so one of them is the OTG port, and then one below it is just a regular a regular port for your DAC. So I'll connect that. I apologize for the choppy cable work here. All right, so I've connected that. So basically I'm going from this DAC, which I've hooked up to my amp, to the bottom port here in the SMSL SU-9. So you can see that there. I haven't turned it on yet, and so in my case, I'm also running a Rogue Sphinx, which I really enjoy. It has tubes, and so the tubes you can see here. But I've essentially on line 2 connected the DAC. And so right now, if I play this particular song, which I think is always a good demonstration of a sound system, you can hear it playing. And so it's on line 1, which is just the RCA output, which I'll show you shortly as well. So if I go to my source, you can see I have analog RCA, and it's basically going directly from the Eversolo to my amp. Now, in this case, I want to also switch to the DAC. And so you can see here it's grayed out. The reason for that is because the DAC's not on. And so I'll turn the DAC on now, which I'll do. It takes a bit to wake up. And then in my case, I've also set it to line 2. So I'll turn the volume down, set it to line 2. You notice that the icon actually just lit up. So when the DAC turned on, which you can see there, it actually woke up and kind of showed up there. So I'll do that. You can hit the little gear next to it, and it actually shows you details. So in my case, it actually shows you exactly what it's using. You can go to the settings screen, so you can click that, set a variety of parameters. Do you want DSD native audio? You can set DSD over PCM, as an example, and do that and essentially talk to the DAC that way. If it supports MQA or not, which in my case it does, and so configure whatever makes sense there. And so including volume control, so follow system or use the audio device, and so I'll leave that as it is. So at this point, I've now click on this, and now it's actually going through the DAC. And so you notice it also unchecked my analog. I have to, of course, make sure I'm on the right channel. And now I'll go back to that song. And there you go. Which in my mind sounds a lot better. So at this point, it is running through the DAC. And so my DAC doesn't show quite the right audio or bit rate, but it is doing the right thing. And so that's it. First, an amazing song if you want to test your sound system, but secondly, now you know how to do that. And so in this case, I turned the DAC on, I go to my audio sources, and that's what it's doing. If I want to switch back, I literally go back to my analog RCA. I'll switch my line, and there you go. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks. Bye.